What's up, everybody at home? It's your boy, Sammy Socialite. I'm back to bring you season 2 of Eden Sports Chat. I know y'all been missing me. Look, the NBA playoffs happened, and I was really enthralled, and I needed to get some stuff together, but we back. First and foremost, I want to shout out to 2 sponsors this week. Shout out to SomethingUnseen, Ltd.com. They sponsored the shirt, they sponsored the food. Basically, shout out to them. As you can see, the shirt's dope. The website itself, Something Unseen, is a brand that helps promote the growth in the community by providing and help guide you through cryptocurrency and investing. And not only that, but they also specialize in helping young entrepreneurs and promoting that content. And it's also an app coming to you soon. And the app has links to gaming and a Discord server, Twitter page, YouTube channel, all that. So make sure you stop what you're doing. Follow SomethingUnseen, Shout out to them. Secondly, shout out to my homie Quan. Quan helped me out this week with an episode. Shout out to him. He get the EP role, executive producer of the show. Shout out to you. Shout out to my boy Joe. But that's all I'm gonna shout out right now. We got y'all know I really have this thing for mussels. Like, this shit is just delicious. So I got these delicious mussels from Juicy Crab, and I'm finna go in. But on today's season premiere, we got some, oh man. Ooh. Oh no. They did that. Anyway, we have some dope topics. We're gonna talk about the playoffs, the NBA playoffs. Talk a little bit about the Olympics. Talk about Lebron and Space Jam 2. And, of course, my favorite sport is back. The NFL is back. Currently sitting here watching the Hall of Fame game right now, and a little college football. So, to start off, LeBron James, I'm not a LeBron stan or a Bron sexual like all these other people are out here. But kudos to LeBron, because Space Jam was just such an amazing movie. Space Jam 2. It was hilarious. Like, you could talk about his acting all day, but the movie was funny. The characters were funny. Like, it was a whole nostalgic journey through all Warner Brothers movies and TV shows, and just epic. Now, the basketball portion of it, now that was a little corny, but great storyline. I loved it. Shout out to you, Bron. Shout out to Space Jam 2. Shout out to Zendaya for being Lola Bunny. Like, nobody really knew that. She kept that real low key. But this food, y'all got to get Juicy Crab mussels. Like, you don't need nothing else. Don't even get the shrimp. Don't get the crab legs. Just get mussels. So, the NBA playoffs was amazing to me. It was definitely the year of anybody can win. The Lakers knocked out the first round, Warriors didn't even make it. Memphis didn't make it. They wanted to make it. Sorry. The Blazers made the playoffs. First round exit. I don't know how long Dame plans on, staying with the Blazers, but that playoff stuff, nasty. Dame literally went for like 57 in a playoff game, and they lost. I don't know what to tell you, bro. But the Hawks, man, y'all know that's my team. Shout out to the Hawks. The Hawks surprised the world. A little in season 1, I was talking to you guys about how They fired Laura Pierce, and it was like, what are we going to do now? Nate McMillan, shout out to you. Nate took over. The Hawks went on winning streak after winning streak after winning streak. Made the playoffs. Went in the playoffs as a 5th seed. Knocked down the 4th seed, the Knicks, in 5 games. Went to play Philly. Philly was the 3 seed, if I'm not mistaken. Went to Philly, took them to 7, beat them. Eastern Conference final appearance. I've seen the Hawks in the Eastern Conference final, I think, once in my lifetime. And we got swept. This time, this is the second time, they won 2 games in the Eastern Conference finals. Trae Young went ham. Like, the Hawks are working with some magic. Cannot wait to see what's going on next year and years to come. But the biggest story, the Phoenix Suns made the Western Conference Finals. You know, Chris Paul, well, not just the Western Conference Finals. They won the Western Conference Finals. They made it to the finals. Chris Paul played in his first finals, you know. And they did not win. Shout out to Giannis and the Bucks. They were the superior team in the playoffs this year. And it's really hilarious because Giannis, I was just on Instagram minding my business, and Giannis definitely went to Chick-fil-A the next day, and Giannis scored 50 points in the closeout win game. Giannis ordered a 50-piece chicken nugget from Chick-fil-A, and it was hilarious. Riding around with both the MVP trophy and the Larry O'Brien. It's just crazy. Like, Giannis is a goofy person. I didn't realize he was that funny, but shout out to them. They be my Hawks. I'm salty, but life goes on. Stay tuned for the NBA free agency special that I'm gonna do. But we're not gonna talk about the free agency today. The next thing I want to talk about is the Olympics. Again, shout out to SomethingUnseen, LTD.com. Go to their page, subscribe to the email list. Great advice on crypto, investing, and black entrepreneurs that you might want to see, you know, support black businesses. So the Olympics, man. The U.S. is still winning, but this has not been the prettiest year for America in the Olympics. The basketball team, while they're still getting to play in the gold medal game, they lost a few preliminary games, and they lost the first game they actually played. Real interesting to see what they come up with in the gold medals. The men's track has been horrendous. They let an Italian win the men's 100. It's just like crazy. Like, Jamaica didn't even win. But, you know, kudos to the women of the United States. They are over there showing out. Shout out Sydney McLaughlin. She's sexy. And she fast. Shout out to Simone, okay? Simone Biles, she really like she was dealing with some personal issues. Her grandma passed away and she had to take a step back. She didn't participate in all the events she was supposed to, but she did participate in the balance beam, and she came away with bronze, which, you know, usually Simone is always going to be a gold medalist, but kudos to her. She did what she had to do. She competed. There was so much backlash about this, and I just want y'all to leave her alone. People go through stuff, and just because you want to be entertained by what they are doing does not mean that they owe you anything. Like, mental health is so important. So shout out to you, and shout out to the whole Olympics in general, even though they're having the Olympics in the middle of a pandemic, but I'm not going to get on that. Yeah. NFL season is here, guys and ladies, and everybody who love the NFL. NFL's here. College football is here. NFL, man. Like I said, the Hall of Fame game is on right now. That means preseason is officially here. I'm going to check out the Atlanta Falcons open practice. I'm going to a preseason game. Tennessee at Atlanta. You know, I want to see Julio back in the building since we no longer have him on our team. Tier, blah, blah. Anyway, not going to give too much energy on that, but I wish you the best. Hope you never make a Pro Bowl ever again, but you know, you gave us 10 years, 10 great years. Love it. Okay, cool. Anyway, Deshaun Watson is still a Houston Texan, and I told you guys this back in season 1 that Deshaun Watson did not seem to be going anywhere. Yes, the allegations are still on the table. No, he hasn't been traded. Yes, he showed up to training camp, and yes, he's been practicing. So take that information as you will. Aaron Rodgers is back with the Packers. He has agreed to a new deal, extension deal. And I'm just wondering why he did all that hoopla, saying, like, making a big diva scene about the whole thing, and now he's playing. Whatever, not my team. Do what you do, Aaron. Still, you know, rooting against you. Go Falcons. You know, it's still COVID going on. And a lot of the players in the NFL are taking offense to the NFL's new rules stating that if a player is caught responsible for an outbreak, they will be, not only will the player be fined, but the team will actually have to forfeit games if they cannot reschedule it. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know why you don't want to do it, but a lot of famous NFL players spoke out against it, like Jalen Ramsey, DeAndre Hopkins, and more stupidly, Kirk Cousins, who recently spoke out against the vaccine, but was on the COVID list for a week or two because he had COVID. I don't know, but I feel like, you know, if I had COVID, I would definitely get the vaccine. But, you know, whatever floats your boat, Kurt. You're doing a lot to be doing a little on the field. All around the NFL, I think we're excited for this season. The Colts probably are not excited because they just traded for Carson Wentz in the offseason, and he has had surgery and he will be missing 12 weeks. 12 to 15 weeks, really. That's crazy. I feel bad for you if you're a Colts fan. You know, hate it had to be you, but, you know, y'all did have Peyton Manning. So, yeah, times do not last always. Shout out to Kansas City Chiefs. They still looking like they're ready to take off. And to my New Orleans Aints fans out there, I know I got a lot of Aints fans watching. Jameis Winston got LASIK surgery. And, you know, for years, there's been jokes about him squinting and all that. And he finally fixed his vision. Or so we thought, because a video surfaced of him running a drill. And he basically was fumbling and stumbling through the whole drill. I don't know if he's blind or he had a concussion or whatever, but it wasn't a good look for former national champion and Heisman winner Jameis Winston. But good luck, New Orleans Aints. You know, you gotta come see the Falcons twice. And you know, we got a new coach. We ready for that ass. So who that said we gonna beat them Aints? We that said we gonna beat them Aints. Y'all already know. Shout out to the whole team. And I can't wait to share so much NFL knowledge and joy with you guys throughout this season. Fantasy football is here. Y'all get y'all rosters right. Set your drafts up. We got fantasy. It's going to be great. And the last thing, I'm gonna kick it to y'all today because the muscles are so good. I like, if y'all can see, like, this is just like, look at the sauce, like, oh man, like, I don't know, man, just amazing. College football. This is the first year that college athletes of all sports are eligible to make money off their likeness, and it has been beautiful so far. Players have signed deals making hundreds of thousands of dollars as college students off their likeness, and kudos to them. Kudos to being able to make money. Like, they, you know, kudos to them. The biggest news, though, outside of that, like, that's huge news. Biggest news outside of that is OU in Texas. Oh my God. OU being Oklahoma. They want to join the SEC with Texas. And the SEC voted to allow that to happen. So they're still working out the kinks, but if that is approved, that is going to be huge. Not for the SEC, but huge for Texas and OU, because they need to be somewhere besides where they are, because that their conference is not all that. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of drama going on with that. We'll keep an eye on that to see what happens. But you know, UGA is playing Clemson, first game of the season. As y'all know, I'm a Georgia Tech fan, so I'm hoping Clemson hangs 70 points on them. You know, a good 70 to 21 stomping of UGA would be really great to open my college season. But yeah, so once again, shout out to all my followers. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you like to see. If you want to get a sponsorship, hit me up. I got you. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on IG. Call me. Like, if you know me, comment under YouTube if you want a link. I will definitely link with you. But shout out to SomethingUnseen Ltd.com. Make sure you go subscribe to their email listing to keep yourself updated on all the crypto and investing news and finding other entrepreneurs that are young and growing. Also, the gaming videos on Twitch and the Discord service. Shout out to you. I am Sammy Socialite, and this food was busting. This drink is busting, and I will see y'all very, very soon. Welcome to season 2, Eating Sports Chat. We lit. I'm lit. Everything lit. Alright, y'all.